All right, Rod. The Local 4 defenders continue to ask Detroit police what they've learned about individuals infiltrating peaceful protests to cause chaos.
Police Chief James Craig calls them outsiders and criminals, but he hasn't offered details really about who they are or what they are trying to accomplish. Defender Sean Lay is with one Metro Detroit mom who saw these instigators up close. Sean, what she saw was pretty disturbing.
Let's describe it for you. You're talking about a suburban mom who felt so strongly about coming down here and adding her voice to the protesters. Then when the smoke of tear gas clears, she looks around. She's seeing fellow protesters coordinating on walkie-talkies wearing backpacks full of bricks. She and other protesters jumped in to try to stop whatever they were up to. Protests in Detroit. In the middle of it, a Metro Detroit mom who felt strongly about adding to the peaceful protests.
And I think everybody in this sense wants to get involved.
But Friday night, chaos broke out. Tear gas headed her way. And some protesters on walkie-talkies also stood out to her.
Not a lot of people know this, but they're very highly organized. They have walkie-talkies. They deliberately try to infiltrate the protests and blend in. I started noticing that they started putting bricks in their backpack. So when I saw that, I immediately thought that, okay, I'm going to film this. You know,
where were they getting bricks? Where would they get where?
You know, there were checkpoints and they were just like randomly placed.
What did you say when you confronted them?
I started filming. I said, these people have bricks in their backpacks. They're going to try to start a riot.
Okay, so these protesters put bricks in their backpack.
Join the cops, you want to be a cop, man.
Who? I mean, we always are trying to answer that question.
Nobody really knows who they are.
She also followed them. Others did too, sending the defenders these photos of some armed with spray paint, tagging the TCF Center with the Antifa symbol. Police continue to call out outsiders. The defenders continue to ask, who are they? Wondering if you were learning anything about people that are here, about their backgrounds, if they have political agendas, if they've said things online.
Sean, I am not going to talk about intelligence. I don't know how many different ways I can say it. I'm not going to get into my information, my intelligence.
And this mom and others say they won't let anyone come to mess with the main message.
People in Michigan, we're kind of like a family. When we see something, we're going to call it out.
Let's talk about the legalities of all this. If there's people in from out of town planning things, if anyone been arrested. Late today, Police Chief Craig indicated of the hundreds of curfew tickets written, those tickets may be thrown out completely in the next couple of days. We checked with the prosecutor's office. A handful of felony cases were submitted. Most were rejected. Only 2 were approved. One, a woman from Tennessee here who was armed with a taser, or at least had a taser in her bag. And another from Friday night, a man from Southfield who allegedly tried to run down a police officer. We're live downtown tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4 Defenders.
Yeah, okay, Sean, thanks.